We're flying around. It's when you talk about constantly improving and having competition, those are the type of guys you want around. He works his ass off. It's a guy that works. I feel like I haven't had a guy like that since, like Yannick. I feel like, Yannick was constantly trying to compete with me and go at it. We were competing in everything, and Christian kind of reminds me of him in that way. He's a worker, so I love having guys like that are like-minded around. So it's been a hell of a start so far. We got a lot of work to do, but yeah, we're just feeding off each other's energy. We love football, and that's really all that matters. AP talked about all the time. He's like, you don't have to be Superman, just go be yourself. At the end of the day, I feel like I can make every play. My goal is to be the best on the planet, so I feel like I can do it all by myself. But at the end of the day, it's a team sport, and we all got to do it. And when you have guys like that, if you're a competitor, you want to be the one in the backfield making the play. So I love that because we got a bunch of guys like that now, especially up front. From Malcolm to Christian to Adam Butler to John Jenkins, we got a ton of guys that love to play ball, and that's really all that matters at the end of the day. Tyree's coming along. We got more and more guys, stepping up daily, and that's all you want to see. It's been a hell of an offseason. It started right away. We played Denver week 18, and I think a week later I got surgery on my knee, and then 2 weeks after that I had to get surgery on my thumb. So it's been a hell of a ride back. But at the end of the day, there's a bunch of different paths to get to where you want to go. And for me, it's what I've learned. Just in these past 2 years, I feel like, the past year I was dealing with a knee issue, and I literally never missed practice in my whole career leading up to this past season. And I was damn near limited every single day for the whole season in practice and things like that. And I had to learn to make an adjustment because I can't just go out there and, run my knee into the ground. I had to be ready for Sunday. So it made me take a step back so I could take 3 steps forward. And I feel like that's what this offseason was all about, having the confidence in the guys that are working with me, from, Rick Slade to Alex Guerrero to, my circle, from my agent to Tim Grover, all those type of guys, having them in my corner has been incredible because they've been in every type of situation. They've seen it all. And for me, like, my one goal is to be the best in the world, pound for pound. And I talk about it. I'm about it. I live it every single day. And, whatever street I got to travel to get to where I want to go, I'm going to do that. So I'm exhausting every single, resource I possibly have to, have the best season of my career,
They going at it. They going at it. AOC had a hell of a day today. He was throwing some balls. I forgot, even as a teammate, I forgot he had in him. You know what I'm saying? And I know he got it in him, but he was just making it known again every day, like, I'm hurt. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to work for this job, man. Minshew, he got me today on 3rd and long. I know, like what you said, I knew they was trying to have on me. Minshew at the top of the drop, gave me a little pump fake, and I broke on it. Most quarterbacks can't do that. They don't have that awareness. They don't have the poise. They don't have the, they just try and get the ball out 3rd down. He gave me top of the drop, pump, broke on the ball, high low, 1st down. So, and then he pointed at me after. That pissed me off. I done jumped offside the next play in my head. But it's a hell of it's going to be down to the wire. But I just think it breeds excellence. I feel like I was never satisfied with playing good or being good. I'm like, all right, cool. I could be better. You know what I'm saying? And when you get people around like we have around in the building, and you look at a day, and you're like, damn, man, I ain't do what I was like. I don't feel like I'm competing like maybe Jack Jones is or JB or B-Face. It just, like, if you really hear it, if you really love this shit, you don't do it for the money. You do it because, like, Ryan Clark talked today. He said you do it for selfish reasons. It sounds selfish, but, like, you do it because of that last name, for the pride of, you know what I'm saying? So that's what fuels me, like, the pride of it, and just being like, that was a different dude. He was different. You know what I'm saying? At the highest level.
Where's the vibe of this team, the buy-in of this team under AP?
I think we totally in. Hey, we trust AP because AP trusts us. As a player, that's one of the biggest things you could have from a coach, is that trust and that credibility and the belief. He believes in you. That almost makes you more, you know what I'm saying, like, ready to go. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that breeds ultimate buy-in and confidence. And if you got those two on the team, along with the hard working aspect of it, the sky's the limit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I don't know what year it was the Giants was in the Super Bowl, but they weren't supposed to be in the Super Bowl. but they had that type of team. I feel like AP was on that team. So I ain't even, you know, I just put that together quick. But just like that, so.